Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. This guy's back. I've been out for a little bit. Uploaded the first episode there, coming back in to record the second one right away. I've gotten some of your comments in and responded back to them. Lots of progress has been made. I have used the drill. I've picked up iron, copper, and silicon. I also have a saw, so I've been cutting down a few trees here and there to create plant fiber out of those logs, which is fantastic. So we have plenty of plant fiber right here to be working with. Also, what else did I do? Oh, I've made the multi-tool, and I made some multi-tool charges. We've got Prometheon, so we've got some Prometheon pellets as well, which is very fantastic. We need these for the multi-charges, which has been great, so we've got that going for us. Almost 200 rounds. Anything else? The food situation is going really well, although you can see I'm getting down to about 7 now, so we are going to have to go out and do some food gathering in a little bit. Oh, one other thing too, I've got some blocks made, 130 concrete blocks, which is great, and we've got the multi-tool so we can build and take those down if need be. We are not, however, at level 5 yet. We are still just a youngin'. Oh, I always do that. We're level 4, almost a level 5. I have a feeling if I kill the Triceratops, or we actually go over and take care of the next piece of the quest, which is what we're going to do next, we should level up to level 5 and be able to get our, oh man, really? It's been raining for like 2 days solid, but the temperature here is quite livable. So far I've not gotten cold, although I do have the coffee, the hot beverage, if you will, to keep myself warm if need be. So yeah, we're going to head over here because I want to get to the suit next. The suit would be really nice, but in order to do that, we're going to need a few more things. And I've got a couple of places on the map I want to check out with you guys in today's episode as well. Places that might be kind of fun to build a base at. We'll see. Thank you for the feedback on the first episode so quickly too, because this is literally about 3 hours after the first step. No, it's more than that, because the first upload failed and then I had to redo it all again. But yeah, it worked out pretty good. These bugs, I have a feeling if I kill one of these bugs, they probably all come at me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, 5 of them. I sure would like to get the assault rifle, but I think I need the next level of constructor in order to make those. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna head over to the alien tower and get that fired up and going. I've done this part once before. It surprised me. I was recording, but the footage was just, you know, ruined. Right now, I seem to have found a pretty happy medium, and you guys agree that it's pretty good. The videos are looking much better. I did notice in episode 1 as we got closer to the mountain, getting the silicon, that was there something behind that tree up ahead of us here? Thought I saw something go behind it. Maybe not. That it did get a little framey towards the mountain. Oh, jeez. So, I don't know. We'll see. I've also noticed that it does that quite a bit on the... and we've got those blips that happen every now and again, too. That it got framey by the mountains, and it does that also by the swamp as well, is where I've noticed it to be the worst so far. We'll see. We're almost there, guys. Nice little drive through the rainforest. It's just, I mean, it was really cool too, because the storm started out with all this wind and the trees were whipping around and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden we really got, oh, you know what? No, let's take care of the tower first. If we happen to spot this guy on the way back, we'll take him out for some food. So we'll see how we fare here. I'm gonna leave the bike right there on the ground. Ooh. Oh. That shaft has been blocked by massive plates. There's a low energy current, like from a lever somewhere close to you. Push yourself against the walls and see if you can break through. And I believe it's this wall right here. There we go. If there is a lever, yeah, see there's a red, a blue, and a green, but the wall that does not have anything go in it. If there is a lever, use it until it fully activates. Possibly this will remove the plates covering the exit. Ancient inscription on the wall. Ooh. I don't read alien. I have no idea what it says. There's a core block in here, too. Core alien faction. The symbols are unknown and also seem heavily weathered. The tower must be very old. It is not an active station of any kind, maybe a grave, a memorial. One symbol group on the panels was repeated over and over. A name or a location. Inscriptions were saved for a later translation. I'm going to arm myself because we got some trouble coming. Okay, I've read all that. Do I need to touch anything here? Ooh, that sounds like radiation or something. I know it's going to blow up. One of these is going to blow up. I think it's the red one. I can't remember. Oh, something is happening behind the red panel. Stay away from it. Registering strong energy fluctuations. Dear Lord. If you don't kill these guys, they will follow you all the way back. Nice. Bat boy. Don't they look better? They look so much better. Is there anything else? Now, the last time I did this, I knew they were going to come out. The last time I did this, I was terrified. I really freaked out. I didn't have the gun yet. And I wound up driving all the way home and sleeping for the night. When I woke up, they were outside the tent. They were sitting there waiting for me. Is this something I could take apart? Oh. This is the multi-tool level 1. You cannot... Oh, that's right. It's under a different faction. It's under the alien faction, so there's nothing I can do about that right there. So, okay, we took care of that part right there. Back to base. Tactical retreat. Let's see if we can find that Triceratops to gobble up and turn into perhaps a salami. A nice salami. I think a Triceratops and the animals should give a little more meat. I mean, it's a huge animal. Am I right or am I right? It's a big animal. I thought he was like right around in here. Maybe he's a little bit further in. We'll see if we spot him. It's a very rainy day, though. I have to say, with the 2 updates that they've done now since they put out the experimental 8.0, I'm really enjoying myself much, much more. It's become a lot of fun. It's not easy. You've got to work at it to get leveled up and stuff, and there's certain things you got to decide, okay, which way am I going to go with this? Do I want this first? Do I want that first? And you guys agree that you're having a pretty good time. And starting over just means that we get a little bit better each time with what we're doing. Where is that Triceratops? It's almost like he just vanished into thin air, huh? It's okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to base. We should be a level 5 by now, I would think. Bugs. We're going to get the assault rifle. Once we get the assault rifle, I want to test those bugs out and see how they react. I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be like the raptors. When you shoot one, they all come after you. So you have to have enough ammunition and enough power to be able to put them down. I have no idea how many shots it takes to take out one of those guys. Was that something back here? The way the bike spins you around is just kind of weird. Thought I saw something over here. Maybe not. You know what I want to do here? I want to take these berries and let's go tab. Let's make one of these guys right here, because that's just 90 health. If I need it, well, I need some health right now, so we can fill our health back up again, which is fantastic. So berry waters are good. The vegetable water is the same. It's 90 health each time you drink one, so it's almost like a beginner health kit. So pretty handy, pretty darn handy. Oh, did it stop raining? It's foggy now. This is the most weather I've seen on the game so far. It's really well done. And I think they worked on it a little bit too, because the last time I had rain and I'd been recording, I remember that the frames dropped dramatically to the point where I couldn't even hardly walk and move about. So, it's the folks at Empyrion. They're serious about their game. They've been working on it for a long time, and I think I mentioned one of the episodes that I've dumped since. What's that? Wreckage, your first base. Build a core, a solar panel, and a capacitor. I do not want to make this my first base. No, thank you. But I will pick up my motorcycle. Thank you very much. Where's our Triceratops here? Did we reach level 5? Stats. Oh, we did. Beautiful. Okay, so we can learn the armor now. Let's do that. Let's take care of that right away. I believe that's over here in weapons. Yeah, there it is right there. Let's learn that. And let's not learn that just yet. There's the sniper rifle, though. That's pretty sweet. Sniper rifle. Sweet. Awesome. Can we make that sniper rifle? Just out of curiosity, and this guy right here, can we make him? No, it looks like it's the next tier up. We can make the suit, but we've got no way to put the suit on yet. What? I need the armor stand, and I don't see an armor stand in here as being something I can build in this constructor. Is it something what is this, capacitor, solar? Just thought I saw something move on the screen there. Passenger seat, cockpit blocks, passenger seat, RCS, armor locker, SVHV. Unlock in tech tree, craft time. Okay, unlock that in the tech tree. Okay, so let's go back to our tech tree and take a look and see if we can find that. Small vessel. Armor locker. There it is. Not to level 7. Okay, so we got to get to level 7 before we can even open that up. So here we are. We're pistol people right now. We're pistol people, and we don't have our armor just yet. We need to get to level 7. I think we got pretty good. Bumped up over level 5 quite a ways. Yeah, we did. Let's make a few more rounds real quick before we head back out and go do some initial exploration here today. Is it tools? Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, that's 50 rounds. Yeah, that's 50 rounds of work. These, I believe, we use for medicines, like a needle. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so we've got that going for us now. Yeah, we're good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump on the bike, and let's look at the map real quick. I found 2 locations I kind of like. You can see I've done some digging on this Promethium deposit right here, and I found some, only 7%, but it was almost 100. So we've got enough of that to go for a little bit, and then I've been digging around the iron, the copper, and the silicon. I was looking at this place right here. This looks kind of interesting. Let me scroll in a little bit so you guys can see it really well. It's like this ridge that goes all the way into this mountain right here that has a lake on both sides of it. I thought that would look kind of interesting right there. And then I was going to look at this area too here. Oh, we were just over there too, by the alien tower. So I was going to look at that as well. But first, I want to go to this one. You can see we're going to have to ride across these the savannah here. So it might not be a bad spot right here. We'll have access to mountain resources. And I don't know if we've got resources on the ground here. Any of the way, it's not too far from here. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. So that's what I'd like to do next is go over there and just take a little drive, take a little look and see. We've got 5 minutes before the sun goes down, so we're good. Come for a little ride with me. Some of you are going to go ahead and wait a little while longer until the Alpha 8 is launched instead of the experimental. Whoa, that's water. Okay, there's a little bit of swamp right here, so like I said, the swamp, I tend to get a little bit... Ooh, crashed MS Titan front part. Oh, wow, we've discovered something. Awesome. Okay, that's the front part of our ship that we came on. Those of you who are maybe not familiar with the game. That is, yeah, definitely a good find right there, because there are going to be some resources in there that we're definitely going to want. Whether or not we can actually get to it right now is another thing. Typically, they have drones guarding those pieces, so I don't know that that's something we can actually get into safely at this point in time in the progress of our, you know, survival. Copper deposit found. Okay, very nice. And here we got these open prairies, and like I said, these guys, this area here is just really awesome for the food. Ooh, bugs, bugs, look out, bugs. It's such a much bigger world, isn't it? You guys enjoying the bigger world? I am. I think it's pretty cool. I've tried to shoot one of these guys with the pistol. The pistol only causes like 40, 50 damage, where the assault rifle does 100, so it's just not worth shooting those parasaurs. They just run so fast that they get away. They just flat out get away from you. I was looking for some corn dogs out here, and I'm not seeing any corn dog things. The plant protein to make some more food items. Oop, 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 oop. There's some veggies. We'll grab this fiber. What the heck? Fiber is really, really, really important. I think I've mentioned that numerous times, but it really is. I try to grab it. If it's near something else I'm doing, I'll grab it and pick it up. Here's the aloe too. What do I need for bandages? Let's take a look at something real quick. Herbal leaves. Let's go tab. Let's go to our suit constructor. I think we can make bandages in here. Yeah, plant protein and fibers. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make another one of those. Let's get the berry water in here. We'll hold. Well, let's go ahead and take it. There we go. We're almost back up to 500 health. And okay, you took this. You should be making that right now. Let's back out. Go back in and take a look and see. There it goes. Yeah, the constructor's always had that little bit of a bug, doesn't it? Any kind of constructor you have, it does that sort of thing. Whoa. So we'll have 3 bandages now in our inventory, which is better than 2, which is better than 1. So we're looking good there. This is not a bad area to be next to. There's a lot of plant life out here and stuff like that. Not to mention those parasaurs are out here too, so we can take advantage of that. The bugs, I'm curious if the bugs have got food, if they've got meat, or are they just, you know, is it just, oh. Hello, meat. They move really fast. Sorry, big guy. The eggs I've not used for anything yet. I don't know what we're going to do with the eggs, but I imagine eventually here there'll be some kind of a food source that we could use the eggs for. 48 degrees right now. Ooh. Shift and F. Sorry it's so dark out, guys. Not much I can do about it. Okay, so this is the ridge. I believe this is the kind of the humpback we're looking at right here. That goes up onto this mountaintop here. I thought this would be kind of a cool place to come and take a look at, just to see if it's a potential base location. I'm always open for a good base location. 44 degrees. Water on both sides of it, which is pretty dang awesome. I think it's going to be kind of cold here to be growing plants, though. It would be my guess that that's going to be the case. I'm just going to keep watching our temperature here. Boy, the fog is real. It is really real. Okay, the crashed MS Titan is just over that way there. Right over in here somewhere. Awesome. Like I said, though, I believe it's going to be guarded by drones. This ridge is really kind of cool. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat there. It's a Saturday evening. Variety and I did not go out and do anything over the weekend. It was going to be, temperatures are actually cooling off again here in our neck of the woods, and we were going to have some very strong winds. So we opted against going out and doing anything. So we're just gaming. So it means I could do a little bit of recording. You know, there's a ridge of trees right over there. Can I walk down this? I don't have a jetpack. It's cold. I'm kind of curious to see what the temperature does down here too. driving out of here on the dirt bike would be kind of a pain in the butt, but I'm curious to see just what's around this other corner up here. Maybe we could run. Oh, now we're getting cold. We are cold. Tab. Drink one of those, and that should fix us right up. There we go. The hot beverages, baby. Gotta have them hot beverages. 41, yeah. When it gets down into the 40s, it looks like it's cold. We got swamp trees over here, though. There's the temperature going back up, 42. I think 44 was good, right? I mean, we didn't get cold until it dropped below that. Let's check our map. Let's continue on. Let's go over here next. We'll just keep following this shoreline. We're looking for a base location. We're kind of at that point now where I feel like we could get started on something like that, a base. 48. Okay, this is good. The temperature's going back up again. These are vegetables too now. I believe this was what was that called before? Plant protein? Was it plant protein, I think? Something like that. And they were a lot smaller. Now they're a very big plant, which is kind of cool. Everything looks a lot better. They really did a good job. Oh, I'm cold. What? I'm cold. What? I'm a little surprised with it being swamp right here. It talks about this being swamp. Come on, let's back up, back up, back up. There we go. With this being swamp, that it's cold here, but you know, what are you gonna do? Now the swamp is, like I said, that's where I've experienced some lag before, some frame drop. Don't know if it's because it's a new biome or what it might be, but I sure do like the swamp. I really do. And so far it's behaving itself for me in here. Why do I keep running into everything? It's like, oh, there's something right there in the way, and then you steer right towards it instead of steering around it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Check our map again. Hope you guys don't mind riding around with me. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this lake right here would be a good spot for us. The sun's going down too. Well, the sun is down. The mangrove trees are pretty awesome. We reached the spot we were looking at. We have sort of reached the spot we were looking at. I feel like the swamp would be a fun place to build because it's like new. You know what I mean? It's a new biome. But as far as rocks go, we're gonna have to wind up having to go to a different location to dig up the rocks. I need to give it some thought and kind of decide what I want to do. If we get our suit, then we don't have to worry too much about the temperature anymore. The suit's going to protect us from the temperature. It's also going to protect us a little bit from enemies. So that's the nice thing about getting the suit. But before I get the suit, I need that armor stance. So we need to reach level 7. And I'm not quite sure what the best route is for that. I believe hunting and killing animals is probably the fastest way to do it. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Did you see that? Is that some kind of giant bug I drove into the butt of? What was that? Oh! Oh! Spiders! Spiders! I drove into something. I'm running. I'm running. I hear them. Oh my God. I suck. Boy, they just don't die. Oh, they're acting so bizarre. One more. Oh my God, sorry guys. I'm just... freaking me out. Okay, oh, these guys have got a bunch of meat on them. What is it? Is it L for light? There it goes. There was one more over here too. That was some really lousy shooting. They really scared the crap out of me. There was one more. Might have to count my losses, but that got me up to level 6 just like that. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we need to get home and sleep in the tent and see if we can get rid of this rain. We're almost there. That's not the first time I've seen those spiders. Now that we're this close to home, I do remember seeing them before. Sorry it's so dark, guys. I will get home here and take a sleep so the sun comes out hopefully in this next day. Count I hope. Whoa, that's a big rock. That's a smaller rock, but still sizable. Oh, that's the new marker. Dang it. I just went the wrong way. I will meet you back at home. I think I'm going to be fine. 41 degrees. If I get cold, I'll just drink another coffee, and that should be enough to get me all the way back home. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Apparently it's the rainy season because the rain did not stop. It occurred to me that I probably have to learn the whole line before I get to the armor. So here's the armor locker for the SV. We can unlock that, and I can actually build that now, which is fantastic. So let's go into here, and we should be able to get our armor on, hopefully, if I got this right. We're going to need a hover vessel starter block, so we're going to have that going right there. And then we're going to go over here. Armor locker. We're going to have that get built next. And that should get us set up with the armor. And then we're going to have the armor too. So let's get that going also. We'll do that right there. So a few expensive things, but I think we've got the resources to at least get that fired up and going. Did you guys, you know what, I think I need to wait for the weather to clear up before I kind of decide on a place I want to be. Although I guess now is a good time to go check these areas that are near the mountains and stuff, because it's going to tell me whether or not it's any good. Right down in here is kind of a swampy area. There's this little area right here that could be kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and remove that marker. This could be an interesting spot right in between these two lakes. That could be fun. It's close to the ores. It doesn't put us very close to the mountains, but there is a rocky area right here that we could get stone out of. And we are getting stone when we're digging for ores anyway. So, you know, digging for ores and getting stone at the same time isn't so bad. I was kind of hoping to build a base above ground, the first one. And we'll keep it kind of probably a little bit simple to begin with since we are at the experimental stage. Let's get this down here. And we're going to drop that right here. Boop. And now we should get this, and we should be able to place that on top of that, and then once the armor suit's ready, we should be able to put the armor on, and we are not going to have to worry about the cold. So maybe when we don't have to worry about the cold and our suit's on, I'll take another drive over to that mountain and see how it affects us. See if I get cold, see if I need the coffee or not, the hot beverages. The hot beverages. I think that's a funny word. Hot. I'll have a hot beverage. Beverage. Such a big word for I want a hot drink. And then I think it's the delete and no, delete key changes the axis. Like that right there. Okay. Now I should be able to... Can I access this thing? I can. Awesome. Here we go. Oh, it's almost there. We're going to be armored up here in just a second. That was my goal today. Oh, you might have noticed, too, that I took half of this down. I've just been... I got that multi-tool, and it's so addictive to tear things apart. You know, I was demolitioning the building, so yeah, I got some of the metal plating off of it, which is kind of nice to have a little bit. I got 135. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh. You gotta get this constructor fixed. They gotta make it so... I remember they've always done this, though, where you can see the progress, or the progress freezes up on you. There it is. All right, so we should be able to come in here. And can I shift click that? You have to put it right there. Oh, yes. Now, is it H for helmet? J? That's jetpack. O? K? L? How do I take my helmet off? U. Let's see. Is it U? Yes, U. Oh, we're looking pretty sharp. Check it out. We got armor, people. We've got armor. Yeah. That's going to wrap up today's episode. Next episode, I think I'd like to nail down just exactly where we're going to have our base. I think that would be good. We've quite a bit of excitement today. We were hunting, but it's been a stormy, stormy, stormy time. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share it. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time. We are Jetpacked.